sports entertainment. And lately,
players nicknamed Portage and Maim and the Assassinator. This is obviously not a game for the faint of heart. Roller derby is fast and furious.
Take the old school kitsch, our love of anything retro, add in our taste for reality TV with a good helping of girl power, and you have a recipe for the return of roller derby.
We're talking about roller derby, and believe it or not, there's a women's team that's formed right here in Michiana.
So it was kind of like sport and theater had a love child, and this was their angry teenage daughter, and that's kind of the best thing ever. Their angry punk, semi-queer teenage daughter.
My family thinks, my nieces think that I go to skate and murder people and hit them. I don't. I'm really nice.
There's something about people who are putting their bodies through this kind of abuse and not getting like Gatorade endorsements for it, that's kind of awe-inspiring.
We've loved roller derby for a long time. Like, we always thought it was cool. We always wished that we could do something like roller derby, but we didn't have anything local. So Shannon one day was just like, why don't I ask around and see if people are interested?
Just feel it out and see what happens. And then Shannon had a good idea to post it on Facebook, and kind of went from there. One of my coworkers at the library told me that one of his friends on Facebook saw the post, and I had been wanting to do roller derby for about 5 or 6 years, and I contemplating whether or not to try to go to Fort Wayne and drive 45 minutes or to an hour for practice, and then this came up and I was like, sold, I'm there.
Well, I've actually grew up here at the skating rink. I've been skating my entire life since before I could walk.
I mean, it's edgy, it's different.
Full contact for women is hard to find.
It's something for women, yeah, that's not just...
It's definitely something new for this town. I consider myself in a progressive but very conservative town.
Plus, like, a lot of our parents and grandparents remember the first time derby was popular.
My grandma was so proud.
We had to kind of, like, they were excited about it, but we also had to re-explain why it's different now.
Yeah, it's not like WWE.
Yeah, it's not staged, it's not,
fake.
Yeah, everything
it's
is
not
real.
Theatrical. I mean, it's
everything,
funny.
And we're athletes, we're not faking it. Everything's really happening. None of it's pre-planned.
So
there's bumps. A lot of it's just like, it's like running a business. Like, we started a business. We started a non-profit business.
It's also really, it's trying at times. You're thinking, what did I get myself into? And then it takes a practice to put you back into the, this is why I do it, because it's totally worth it. It's all that heartache.
I
think my greatest satisfaction is knocking a jammer out of bounds as she's trying to make it through the back.
In gameplay, as soon as that whistle blows, everything it's just a track. As far as what it's done for me mentally and socially, I have a little social anxiety, but it's gone now. I wouldn't say completely, but it's definitely helped. I've never been friends with this many people. This is all everyone working together, and seeing something actually happen unified like that is amazing. It's unheard of. It's awesome. So when it happens and everyone's having a great time, how can that not be totally amazing to you? To me, this is the most empowering thing I've ever done. When I leave here and go to work, I'm still kind of this girl. So I could never not do this now.
And I was working 50 hours a week, so I was doing 2 late nights. Monday and Wednesday I'd work till 9, and then Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday I'm here. So it's I didn't really have enough time to do anything at all other than work, sleep, derby, eat, deal with my kids occasionally. So I'm kind of cocky and I'm kind of bitchy. So I do collections. So I am 24/7 collector mode, always mean, always have an attitude. So this kind of I don't know, I guess I can skate it out, I guess.
I've kind of blossomed since I started because it brought me out of my shell and way out of my comfort zone to show up at all. The only person I knew was my cousin. It's been a huge change. It's hard to narrow down into a little soundbite what that would be. If you talk to people who know me, you talk to my mom, she says it's been a huge change. She sees a huge difference in me, confidence-wise, self-esteem. I have, 40, however many amazing friends, and it just seemed to come into my life at just the perfect time when a lifelong friendship was falling apart, and at the same time I was gaining this group of amazing, confident people that were lifting me up and teaching me that I'm a valuable asset, when that was something that I was not really used to. Hard work. Commitment. I really think that's the biggest piece of it, because you can learn everything else, but if you're not willing to come and put in the hard work, you're not going to get anywhere. I said I wasn't a very good skater when I started, and it took me months to pass some of the skills, but I made, a couple weeks ago I made the travel team, and that's just from months of coming and working hard and putting everything into it. And so I tell everybody, if I can do it, you can do it.
They are going to do their 25 and 5, which means they have to get 25 laps in 5 minutes. It is part of the WICTA requirement, and we only have a couple girls who haven't passed yet. So if they can pass, then that means they're eligible to get on the team and they get their certification. That means eventually they can work on getting on a better team and get on the teams that go traveling and do the local scrimmaging and bragging rights all around.
I'm taking the red helmet.
You're one off from being able to catch. I heard 5 seconds in the last turn.
I know. Good job.
Only a year in the making. Really well, I finally got it. It's taken a year. It's been my biggest hurdle. It hurts, but it's good. It's a good pain. I started when everybody else started with the league, and this has been my biggest hurdle. And then I broke my shoulder in December, and so I was out for 3 months. And I came back and tested at the end of March, and I was 1 lap off. So to finally get this is really, really big.
I'm gonna run your shot.
Oh, thank you so much. My birthday's Saturday. My goal was to be able to play in the bout, and now I can.
Every Tuesday we plan to do off skates, so there's more to than just being on skates. You have to have kind of the cross training and build up the endurance, and this is the way to do it.
We're going to run for no apparent reason and do some leg stretches and maybe some yoga, I think, something like that. Something like that's in store for us. We don't really know until we have all our stuff off, but running definitely is a part of that. I'm not looking forward to that. I'd rather skate. Get you there quicker.
5 minutes, we're gonna run the perimeter. So do it, you're okay. So please try to push yourself because this will help you build that endurance up.
The bout, and the petition and appeal both stated that we wanted to skate tonight, and so then in further action more emails were sent out, and a few girls tonight decided that they weren't skating unless we were skating, and they said fine.
I was rooting for somebody that is not playing.
We're rooting for the lesbians.
Yeah, but I'm rooting for everybody. It's a big spot. Stack.
Jenavicius?
I work with it.
Are you guys nervous sitting in suicide seat?
No, I'm hoping to leave the side.
Yeah, I hope that I get hit, actually. I'm one of these girls that fall all over. So, like, once you get out there, you forget everybody's here. Just like any other day.
Do you think
Where is it?
McCormick?
Maybe.
Because we're so attractive. Don't put that in the movie.
It's an overall victory for South Bend anyway because we had a great showing, and so that means we can keep going as a league.
So in 5 years, hopefully we're giving tons of money to local charities. Still like skating super hard and getting crazy skill and going up against some really amazing teams.